Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and this time we're playing Marvel Rivals. I know I haven't been posting a whole lot recently, but there's just something that I learned and I feel like everybody else should be able to learn. So, one of my favorite characters is Spiderman, right? And if you can see, I'm in the practice area. This is because I am learning how to train as, those TikToks where Spider-Man pulls people off the map. Well, I finally learned how to do that, or at least how to practice it, right? So up here, right? There's that area right there, right? And there's this guy right here. So this is a pretty good spot to learn how to
Pretty sure
do
those
that,
are bad guys.
right? Now here, right? You got to get the usual stuff for Spider-Man. I'm not gonna show you because there's plenty of tutorials on how to do that. Auto swing, or turn auto swing off, and make it to where you have to hold the thing, so that way instead of, if you were to hold it, it'd make you do that, right? Well, if you were to hold it, you can just do that and it'll just give you all that momentum you see right there. Now in this little area, right, this is where you'd learn how to pull people off, or just learn how to get that formula down, right? And I learned this through repetition, and practice. So, what I first did, right, is I'm gonna wait until this guy goes around and he goes and he turns right there, okay? I'm gonna do that, and that's what I mean as I have to practice, because
Pretty sure those are bad
very
guys.
difficult. It's very difficult, but that's what I did at first, and it gave me mediocre results, right? You can do that, but you just go too fast, you know what I mean? You just go too fast for that one. And so, yeah. But what I did learn is I learned where you can web zip, right? But before you hit the ground, because if you do it before you hit the ground, it'll do that little thing, right? And that'll lose all your movement. But how to keep some of that movement is to jump up and do an uppercut, right? And so what you want to do, right, is that when you do that, you pull back a little bit, you know what I mean? You pull back so that way you don't go too fast. Now I'm going to show you how I do that for this one, okay? So I'm going to wait until he...
Watch out, they're headed our way! Spider Slink!
It gives you plenty of speed, plenty of...
Gonna get sticky!
It should kill him, but just know that this area right here, you can see that purple thing right there. See it, how I move it around a little bit? You can see some purple.
Now I got.
So that's all you gotta do. You gotta.
Now I've got something to prove.
I try to do it while surviving,
See
but
ya.
it's just so low to the point where if you mess anything up and you just lose altitude in any form, you're just gonna die. So that's what I'm doing, right? Is that I do that, and notice how I'm still propelling myself forward, but I'm noticeably slower, so that way I can actually have the
ready to
time
punch.
to accurately find where I should do the R1 thing, because if you go too fast...
Now I gotcha!
Right?
Boom! See ya!
It's a multi-step thing, and it's actually kind of tough
sticky.
at first, because I don't know how to do it. I still don't know how to do it. You're not going to catch me do it very often
Crack the whip!
in some games, you know?
That's a long way down! Ground and pound!
I could make this into a little Spider-Man tutorial, but I just want to show console players or any type of player this is how you do it, because it's very fun. I do this sometimes in mid-game, and it is very fun. I went too fast there because I didn't pull back. You have to pull back so that way it doesn't use so much momentum.
Crack the whip! There they go!
And so yeah, if you don't pull him far enough, he'll sometimes just not really go directly there. Because there's rocks, and funny enough, that's not the death point. It's actually below that a little bit. But whenever they are down there, they will sometimes take a
Pretty
minute
sure
and then
those are
they'll
bad
just drop
guys.
down and kill them. And yeah, just like that. That way they can properly
Spider
respawn.
sling.
You know what I mean?
There they go.
Like, I take the little
Gonna
bit,
get sticky.
I go back, right? I go back a little bit after I do the double jump, and then I'll keep going. I'll continue to like fly through the air normally with my altitude. It's just like, so that way I can still get the distance, but I'm not going as fast. That way I still have enough time to like hit them, right? So that's basically everything. Sort of bunny hop, uppercut,
Spider
grab
sling.
them. Those will sometimes get in the way, but if you saw earlier, I was high
Gonna
enough
get
to where I could do
sticky.
that. It's tough because it's a very strict process. And then after you pull them, make sure to do your double jumps. That way you get a little bit extra time in the air because it'll give you another double jump. Wait,
Watch out, they're headed our way.
I just realized that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I
Spider
hope I
Fist is
explained it
ready to
well, and I
punch.
hope you get better at doing this because it is extremely fun to do in game. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.